checking out a place right now to see where I can put another rain gauge. We have one on the very front of the barn by the building where the main pad is. We have one in the middle of the farm where in this high density block, right next to our main grape pad. And I was gonna put another one kind of in this area, but I think I'm gonna put one in the back where the other high density blocks are. That way all three sections of the farm, we got an idea. This golden block's pretty heavy. I don't know, we're probably still 2-3 weeks out. This is a processing block. The thing with processing is you want them ripe, so you really want to build the sugar. So we're gonna pick a golden block tomorrow for fresh market that's basically ready to go. But this one will hang another few weeks until these are as ripe as can be. And these actually go to Gerber for maybe, you can't smell it right now, but man, you wish you could. The grapes are smelling absolutely amazing. Harvest for these is gonna start in, well, here, these are Niagaras. Harvest for these are gonna start within, I'd say probably 3 days. And you're probably looking like, man, there's not much foliage on there. Well, there's not. That's all secondary bloom from the polar vortex we got here in Michigan. Niagaras are like a peach. They can't withstand cold temperatures very well. It's like a wine grape. So secondary buds don't produce a lot of growth. So next year these should be all the way to the ground. Even these are Concord, so these harvest for these is probably 2 weeks out. And even these, the foliage is a little light on them. Normally they're all the way to the ground too, but they definitely have more than Niagaras. Concords aren't susceptible to the cold. They can handle cold temperatures a lot better. That's why Niagaras this year, a lot of guys aren't even going to pick them. We're also right here back to the next high density block. A lot of guys aren't even going to pick them. Some that are going to pick them, you know, it's absolutely going to be horrible yields. Most likely won't even really pay for themselves. Let's put it down the middle of these two gable blocks. Concords, a little bit of a different story probably. Those are having maybe a little bit below average, but nothing exciting, nothing great. But there's a crop in them. They can handle the cold weather a lot better. They're kind of like an apple. They just come out so late. I need to find a post that looks good. I don't want to drive it too far if it is muddy. That'll do, I guess. There we go, installed. It's an old Crop Production Services one that I got from a plot day a few weeks ago. Now they're Nutrien Ag Solutions. Hopefully we'll get a few more of those. But I got it right between these two gala blocks. It's a pretty wide drive, only so the semi can fit down here, because this is a fairly large block of high density going both ways. This is kind of the center point of it, so that'll work nice. And you can see all of these are gone. And no, I haven't got a lot of videos of harvest yet, and that's because all the early stuff is all fresh market. And for fresh market, we use all of our own boxes that we own. And they all say the farm name on it. And as most of you guys can probably tell by now, I don't really want my name or the farm's name to be out there, at least not yet. So I don't make it known, you know, me doing this isn't for, you know, to be known or anything. It's just to show you guys, you know, what it's like to grow apples, and just show where your food's being made, you know, how it's being grown, make you guys feel more comfortable. And actually, here's some galas that they left behind, must have missed. They got a real red color to them, but also gala harvest has been gone for a while, so let's see. Oh yeah, so that's yellow on the inside. So I can tell it's past it's a little ripe. It's not something you'd want to be put in the packing line or in a bag for a store, for a consumer. but still tastes good. Still edible. Because processing, the processors bring us boxes. So Gerber pumps a bunch of boxes into us. Peterson's pumps a bunch of boxes into us. Those are wide known. A lot of growers grow for them. So it's not anything. One dead tree. We'll get that out and replant it next year. So a lot of growers grow for those two companies. They're large. So I'm not too worried about anybody really noticing. I don't think it'll give away the farm name or my name or who we are. So hopefully that'll start next maybe a week or so. You'll start seeing some videos of harvest. Maybe get a couple of the pickers in there, kind of show you what they're up to, how, you know, pulling boxes, loading boxes, all kinds of stuff like that. Be interesting probably for you guys to see. Hopefully get some stuff in of grapes too. And yeah, this video, yeah, I've taken on my phone. I miss out in the orchard. I was putting that up and figured I'll shoot a little small video. And just right now kind of walking these headlands. I leveled them back out this spring. They were pretty rough. Oh, and I guess I leveled them out this early fall. This early spring, we ripped them up. With all that rain we were spraying, you turn on these headlands and it really tears them up. So this is gonna be the last block that we will pick this year. My bad. So this is the last block that we actually picked this year. This is our red cameo. Really good apple. Can't really bruise it super easy. It's fairly hard to bruise, but they get a really nice dark red, so they're not even close. Some of these trees are even green still. These are on Bud 9s. Probably one of my favorite rootstocks to plant. That's the only rootstock we've planted probably the last 4 or 5 years, I'd assume. But yeah, we'll probably pick this the last week in October, maybe first week in November. We have an Aztec Fuji planted at the very end of this block, and they're supposed to be later than the red cameo, but they're not. They're not in production yet. Those Aztec Fujis are in their third year. Actually, look down there so I can zoom in. Had a tree break off from being too heavy. Maybe we'll walk down there, drive down there real fast and look at it, see if we can save it or not. And if not, we'll pick the apples off this year and it's been another tree to replant. Its max level will be at the 5th year. That cameo block is in its 7th year now. So that one's been in full production for probably 3 years now. It may be in its 8th year. It's a good producing block. This Gala was planted at the same time, and this, where I put that rain gauge in the middle of these two, this Gala block is, I'd probably say 3 years behind this other section. So this tree actually looks like it snapped off its clips on both wires. Should be one up here and one here. We put this on a 2-wire system, and it just uprooted, and that's because you can see it was very heavy. So it didn't snap the bud union. So tomorrow I'll come out here and I'll try and jack this tree back up. These are the ties stuck to the bamboo, I guess. These green ties suck. If you're gonna tie a tree, this black tubing is much better. It stretches with the tree and it doesn't break. This just snaps like nothing most of the time. Let's see. Well, actually, this one is black tubing. I don't know. One might have broken, the other one might have gave way. We'll see if we can get it back up, and next year, if the tree grows again, we'll be in good luck. As to, what kind of tools we use a lot. We use a lot of Craftsman, a lot of Cobalt. We have some Snap-on. We don't have any Mac tools. Power tool wise, I like Snap-on, but it's too expensive. But we use a lot of DeWalt. My dad's a big DeWalt fan, so we have a lot of DeWalt tools. We have quite a bit of Cobalt power tools too. I'm trying to think what else we got. Oh, we've been starting to get some Milwaukee. I'm a big fan of Milwaukee. Most likely we'll have a mixture of Milwaukee and DeWalt. All battery or cord. Both are just awesome, but I'm not, even our impacts now, we have an air impact, Ingersoll roll, so that's how you say something like that, but we only have about maybe 3 of those. Everything else now, all the air impacts, everything, all battery power, they're just so nice to get around with. They work just freaking awesome. So yeah, that's basically what we use. So here's some of those Gerber boxes for the processing. So that's going to be a lot of the boxes you'll see when we get into harvest. You saw probably some of those wood ones in the corner real fast. Those have the farm name on it. They actually gave us a broken box, so I'll send that back on the truck for sure. This is only about probably a quarter of the boxes that Gerber has for us. See, those wood ones got a name on us. We'll move those out of the way. We have 4 pads set up with boxes like this, and 4 of the main loading areas. That way, wherever we go, we got boxes ready. You guys like Red Delicious? Neither does the rest of the U.S. Oh look, the beans are starting to turn. Slowly. They're actually pretty tall. Right along this corner. This is really heavy ground here. And not a very big field, but again, most of the fields on the farm are, 1 to 20 acres of open ground here and there that we're just waiting to plant back into trees. And this one, I think next year is going to go back to trees. It'd make a really nice high density block. So maybe some peaches next to these peaches. We'll see. You never know. Just finished this block today. It's a big block of Empires. Picks extremely heavy. I mean, you have the boxes one up after another all the way down the rows. Again, though, but these were picked in our boxes, so. And none of the other blocks were this heavy this year, so I can't really show you anything like that. Back to this high density block we were in earlier. But you never know. I'm hoping that next year everything will come back, good crop on it. We'll see. You never know. Well guys, that'll probably do it for this video. Let's see what else we got rocking tomorrow. I think we're gonna fix Honeycrisp. Maybe going to those gold. I think we're going to the Honeycrisp first. We'll see. I got this John Gold block ready to go. We're hoping to be in these within, I don't know, I'm really hoping 2 weeks. We'll see. I already got Peterson boxes up here. So all I gotta do is put them in a few rows, put the ladders up here, and they're ready to go. But yeah, we'll see what we're doing tomorrow. I'm hoping to get, especially during harvest, I'm hoping to get a few videos out a day. We'll just see, at night, the pickers don't want to stay late. Yeah, don't worry about this peach box coming out. I'll do a video on peaches. It's just happens to orchards over time. But anyway, I'm gonna try and get as many videos out for you guys as possible, so you guys can, see what it's like on a fruit farm. And then especially in January, we're gonna hit it hard with, at least even in the winter, a weekly video just to show what farmers do. Whether it just be paperwork, or I may show you, how financials work for a farm, how we get paid, what it's like to get paid by farm grain versus what it is fruit or veggies. It's all different. So maybe we'll get a video on that. Again, there'll be a video coming on these peaches probably in a week or so when I get some time. This is normally I don't get off. Normally I don't get off till 9-10 o'clock at night. You know, in the summer and spring we're spraying. You know, a lot of nights are 11, midnight. Very few nights past midnight, but that happens occasionally. But this time of year, you know, the pickers around 7 or 8. They want to be out. So I usually finish up by 9, and then I can maybe get a quick video in, like something like this, just a little ride along through the orchards. So yeah, you know, subscribe, like the video. If you have any questions or you know something nice to say, throw down in the comments, and I'll message back. Follow my Instagram at K Farms, and I'll see you for the next one.